So after my camping video and I saw how poorly my rack performed, I realized I needed something stronger. So after waking up from that stupor, I remembered I was supposed to be looking for a new rack, so I jumped on the internet. And after doing a lot of searching, I think I found one that fit my needs, and I placed my order immediately. A few days later, my package arrived, and the contents can only be described as black and metallic tubular joy. I quickly gathered the tools I needed to install the new rack, but first I had to take the old rack off. With the old rack out of the way, we could get down to business. The T-Rex unit is much more substantial than my previous rack from G-Craft, which had all the structural rigidity of slightly moistened pasta. It's comprised of 3 pieces: the rack itself, a locking toolbox, and a top plate that looks like you could land an airplane on it. The welds appear to be nicely done, and there are even a couple of gussets thrown in for good measure. Underneath there are 4 bungee anchors, slots for straps on the top plate, and mounting points for adding a top box if that floats your boat. All isn't roses, however, as there are a couple of small flies in the ointment. Only 1 key is included with the toolbox, and if that gets lost, you're in for a world of hurt. The other letdown is the hinge used to facilitate the operation of the door. This is so flimsy it seems out of place on a rack of this magnitude. To exacerbate this even further, the rubber gasket on the door that contacts the box body is laughably ineffective, causing an awful rattle that makes for an annoying trip to the hardware store for the $2 fix. I haven't seen someone attempt to seal a crack with this little material since my last trip to Walmart. Ugh. Overall, I'm pleased with my $156 purchase, and only time will tell how well it holds up to carrying my 40 or so pounds of gear. This looks to be the most functional rack available for Honda's little monkey bike, although it's more function over form. If you're looking for some bling, look elsewhere. That's about all I have to say about the rack for now, and I'll do a long-term review down the road. So until next time, you kids get off my lawn.